Some of the coaching staff has remained the same over the last 2 decades, including Greensboro native and video coach Chris Huffine.
The longtime coach grew up in the Triad, joining the Canes when the franchise moved to North Carolina in 1997. His roots with the Canes are decades long, and this season might be the peak.
Winning the Stanley Cup is still sinking in for Chris Huffine.
Something I had, looked at and dreamt about since I was a little kid.
The longtime Carolina Hurricanes video coach is from Greensboro and first hoisted the cup back in 2006.
I could not believe I was holding the Stanley Cup.
Huffine joined the Canes when the franchise moved to North Carolina in 1997, starting here in Greensboro while the team waited for the new arena to be built in Raleigh.
In that point in time, there wasn't even a position for video, really. It was kind of, I was trying to carve a niche there.
Huffine says he fell in love with the sport watching his older brother play.
I was in the locker room when I was 2 years old. I can remember clear as day, 2 years old, my dad in there with my brother, watching him tie his skates and him getting ready for the game.
Back then, he didn't see many opportunities to play hockey in the South. Well, now the growth of the game is surreal.
When you travel around to the southern states now and you see, Greensboro's got hockey, Charlotte, and it's competitive hockey. And it's cool that, we may have a little part in that.
Huffine coached current head coach Rod Brindamore during the 2006 win. The pair shared this year's win in a different way as fellow coaches. David Huffine, Chris's brother, says the connection between the two is strong.
When Rod raised the cup up, when he took it down, he's saying, "Where's Huffer? Where's Huffer? Where's Huffer?" The first person he handed the cup to was Chris.
It was a shock when Roddy handed me that cup. Obviously, I was blown away, and it was a surreal moment for me. And it's obviously a memory that's all life's about, is about making memories, and it's one I'll have for sure for the rest of my life.
A lasting memory with a group he says is truly a family.
When you do something like this, it's so hard, and it takes everybody. It's such a journey. It's a brotherhood, and it is family.